Let me give you my takes for UFC 301, the main event. Flyweight title is on the line. Alejandro Pantoja looking to defend his 125 belt against Steve Erceg, a guy that was ranked number 10th, skips the line in front of a lot of other contenders, but I think it makes sense. I think he's ready for his title shot, and I think the wild card steals it here in Rio de Janeiro from the Brazilian hometown favorite. I'm going with the dog in the main event, so you give me Steve Erceg plus 165. He's a hard-nosed fighter from down under. And he's just the most normal looking guy. He's sort of a people's champion, right? He's like the guy you would rent your DVDs from or like IT support. But the guy has a hard-nosed style. I mean, all of a sudden he's turned into a pretty solid boxer. He's got good technical boxing in the pocket. I like the way he keeps distance at range. And he's just like a gritty guy. He can get into those nasty exchanges and come out on top. And we've seen in a lot of Pantoja fights, he throws these winging shots and sort of relies on these kind of wild scenarios where he's a little tougher and stronger than his opponent. Pantoja is, of course, known for his grappling savvy. He's a jiu-jitsu master. And he was able to beat Brandon Moreno and Brandon Royval, two great contenders, twice. But I think those are guys that he already had their number. I think Erceg, the wild card, with a grappling pedigree and background himself, brings in sort of some unknowns to Pantoja that might catch him a little off guard. I like Erceg's cardio too, and I think in boxing exchanges, he's got the edge if he can stay on his feet and prevent Pantoja from taking his back. I like Erceg at plus 165, a good deal. So I'm going to take the dog in the main event. I was going to give you guys another underdog, but the weigh-ins just happened, and William Gomis ended up overcutting to 143 pounds. I was going to give him out. He was plus 145. He went all the way down to minus 105. But now the weight cut looks really weird, so that fight might be canceled. Just a quick note for anyone who's reading my SportsLine articles. I'm going to move past that instead, pass on that, and give out a Brazilian parlay. I'm going with three fighters: Ismael Bonfim, Mauricio Ruffi, and Vitor Petrino. All Brazilians, I think, are going to get it done. Bonfim fighting a 41-year-old Vince Pichel. I think he's got a huge speed advantage, probably crack him on the feet. Ruffi is fighting a guy in Jamie Malarkey, who's 29 years old, but more like going on 40 with all the damage he's taken. Ruffi's a slick kickboxer with a swagger to his game. I think he gets it done. And then on the main card, Vitor Petrino taking on an aging Anthony Smith, who I think might be towards the tail end of his career. Petrino too strong and too explosive. He'll get past Anthony Smith however he chooses. Give me those three Brazilians. We get a plus money tag. I don't love the three-legger, but we got to plus money, and we're taking some Brazilians in Rio. So yeah, let's cash on UFC 301.